The answer is always yes. The answer is yes. So live in the yes, live in the now, live in the I can be it, I can do it, I can have it, and you can right now, today, not tomorrow, today. You can have the website today, you can have the channel today, you can write the book today. There's nothing holding us back. Nothing. Nothing. Before, if you wanted to go and tell the world about anything you were doing, you would have to go figure out how to put an ad in the newspaper. Y'all remember newspapers? Newspaper ads? Getting the ad in the magazine? Because that was how the world communicated. Or even, how about this? A TV commercial. How much does a TV commercial cost? I remember the story of Jack Canfield trying to make $100,000. And he said, I'm going to um, put an ad in Reader's Digest. He was like, they have over 400,000 readers, and he's going all through it. And then he gets the ad together and he called them up and they said, oh, the ad is going to cost you about 90,000. I'm trying to make 100, not pay 100. But do you know right now today you could pick up your cell phone and make a commercial? You could make a commercial about anything you're doing. And you could put it on YouTube for free. You could put it on Instagram for free. You could put it on TikTok for free. You could put it on Snapchat for free. You could put it on, what is it? It's called X now. It used to be Twitter. You can put it in all those places for free without buying anything. You could tell the world today who you are. You could tell the world today who you are. You could tell the world today who you intend on being. You could say, I ain't finished yet, but come January 1st, you're going to be able to get this from me. Do you realize the reach that you have? It doesn't matter if you got one follower, two follower, whatever. When you start putting the work out, guess what happens? People follow you. People want to hear more. People want to hear your motivation. People want to see you more than they want to see the celebrities. You know why? Because you are them. They want to see you because you look like them. They want to see you because you come from their neighborhoods. They want to see you because you look like their mom. You look like their dad. You feel like their sister. You feel like their aunts and uncles. Auntie, tell me something good, Auntie. Auntie, I've been having a hard time. Auntie, tell me something good, please. And guess what? Y'all selfish. Y'all won't tell them. Y'all won't even get on here and tell the kids what's going on. TT Noreen, can you tell me something good? You wrote 25 books. I should pick up every social place and hear you saying something to somebody. Because guess what? The words that you say are for the people that's directed to you, for you, the nation of people that's assigned to your heart, that's assigned to your work, that's assigned to the words that come from your gut. The words are for them. And when they see you, they're gonna know. Because they're gonna stop. And they're gonna say, oh my God, I needed to hear this today. I needed to hear this today. And then you get an inbox, a DM that says, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Today I was sitting here with a bottle of pills in my hand because I was going to end it all till I heard you speak, till I heard your words. And I knew that your words was from God talking to me. And I thank you for your words. I thank you for you picking up your phone and saying the words that come out of your mouth. Those words that were just for me. The world is not the same. Do you know you can come up with an idea, don't know how to execute the idea, but you could go to Chat GPT and say, I have an idea for this website. Tell me what I should put on it because this is the idea that I want to give to the world. It's my idea, but I don't know how to execute it. So tell me how to execute it. And then it'll run it down for you, right? Then you take that, you copy it, you put it in a Google Doc, right? And after you put it in the Google Doc, you go to gamma.app and then you say, gamma.app, I want to make a presentation. I want to make a website. Please help me make it. And then you say, upload doc. It will upload the doc, and in 5 minutes or less, you will have a full presentation or a full website. And guess what else? You could publish it right from that app. And guess what? Everything I told you, free. The world is not the same. The world is not the same. We are consuming 60,000 thoughts an hour, billions and billions of pieces of content every single day being uploaded. The world is waiting for you. It's a whole lot of people out here saying a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. They on it. And people is doing what? Learning the dances. But let's just suppose that you decide to come and get in those same spaces and bring something of substance. Your experience, your wisdom. You done raised some kids. You done taught some students. You have been around the world and back again. The world needs us all. There are people that I can say, you can do it, that's going to hear me. But there are people that ain't going to hear me. But they will hear Manya when she say, you could do it. Or Noreen when she say, you could do it. And it could be because my hair long, her hair short. I relate to the short hair sister. Could be because she like I'm dark. I relate to the dark skinned people. Like there's people for all of us that are waiting to see people who look like themselves, who feel like themselves. They need us all. Hear me, hear me, hear me. Honey, let me tell you something. You ain't had a conversation until you had one with Sherry Hobson, honey. By the time she finished telling you, I don't like that and that ain't right and this and this and this, honey, she could have a candid chat by herself and save 20 people. What? Y'all know about TT Sherry? Y'all know about TT Sherry? Honey, that's the one you want. New York and all grown. That's the one you want to talk to. TT Sherry. So this happened, and what you think? Girl. Listen, what? I've had those conversations with Sherry. Ooh, honey, and it gets real colorful. Imagine that conversation. Imagine somebody bothering you. Something's getting on your nerves, and you can hit up TT Sherry chat. What you think she gonna tell you? I say all this to say the world is missing your voice. The world is missing your voice. Gwen got all those years of fashion design and teaching. Can you imagine being a teacher for the length of time that she's been a teacher? How many types of students that she had to teach? How many ones she probably wanted to shake, but eventually they got it? Like, Lord, if I tell this child one more time. But then she go ahead and tell her one more time. And then they come back 5 years later and said, thank you so much, Miss
You
Gwen.
ain't you ain't never lied.
I know. And then they come back and say, thank you so much for taking that extra time with me because it was life changing being with you for the time that I was with you. Now I'm doing all of these things.
You're right, Darlena. You are so right. I got students all the time now, and I'm just patching back into them because that those are testimonies, the
Absolutely.
testimonies. And I mean, I have some students that when I first started teaching, when I left FIT from being a professor, I started going to the elementary schools and the high schools up here in Westchester. And some of these little kids from up here in Westchester have gone on uh, and entered fashion schools and working in the industry. I've got a lot of testimonies, and some of the kids from FIT as well have touched base with me and come back and said, you know what, I've got some testimony. So it is a
That's
blessing.
it. That's
It's a
it.
Never
blessing.
forget your favorite teacher. That's awesome. You never forget.
Never forget
You
the
never forget
one
your
who,
favorite teacher.
Mm,
man, I'm certain that
That's awesome.
Gwen and anybody else who has been in that space can remember taking a specific student to
mhm,
the side because you know that they got something in them and they just not tapped in yet and you trying
mhm,
to shake them loose so they get tapped in and then they eventually get it
mhm.
and it makes it all worth it. It's why we have been here 1,363 days because eventually somebody is going to get it. Eventually somebody is going to change their life.
Can I
Eventually
tell you
somebody is
mine?
going to say thank you, and
Can
thank
I
you.
tell you mine?
Go right ahead.
I was an English teacher in an all boys vocational high school in Yonkers, New York. And there was a guy who applied the same time I did, and he ended up at Commerce, which was the girls' school. And we laughed all the time that they messed around and got our records messed up. I was supposed to be at Commerce, he was supposed to be at Saunders Trade and Tech. But God is intentional, boy. Now, here's the story. I got these high school boys, and I'm only 4 or 5 years older than them, and and I'm wearing my college clothes because I ain't got no professional looking stuff. So they're halfway trying to hit on me, and I'm the teacher. So this one, it was trade and tech, so it was pre-college, and there was the technical side. Now the technical side, all the teachers who were tech teachers had to be journeymen in their trade and then had to go get the teaching credits on top of it. So the auto mechanics were the worst because they only wanted to work on their cars, so they would take their cars apart and then they'd send them to English class. They'd come up there all greasy and everything, and they'd sit on my books and break the binding so all the pages fell out. They didn't want to be in English class. Well, there was this one young boy. He was really smart, and he was in auto mechanics. His father owned a auto repair shop, and he was tracking. And I just kept saying to him, you're so smart, you could go to college. Do you know that first generation Italian man came up and cussed me out and told me mind my business, that he was coming into his business and don't be putting these kind of crazy thoughts in his head. And what I didn't know was the mother had just died and this kid was still in mourning. And he I said to him, why don't you grow up? See, I didn't know the kid was in mourning. And I said, you got potential memory, 20-year-old, everything. Well, the end of it was about the fourth year that I was teaching there. It was summer, and I taught 11th grade. And what I'd say to them, you get on my nerves and I get on yours. So just do your work so you don't have to come back up in here. We'll be rid of each other. That was my approach to teaching. Well, I'm packing up my books, and down the hall comes this handsome young man, all dressed in white. He's in the Coast Guard Academy, and it was that kid. That kid ended up being uh, an an officer in the Coast Guard, and he was on the dean's list. And he had come back to school. He said, "Oh, Miss Moore, I'm so glad you're still here. I came to get my reading list from 11th grade because I'm going to read it this summer." I
Wow.
cried.
Thank you so much for that. Wow. We absolutely have what people need. We have what they need. So why not give it to them? Because you can give it to them. And you don't have to be live. Some of these videos, you don't even have to show your face. You can put up a text every day, a morning affirmation, and somebody hears it just from you. So let me jump into our affirmations for the day. And it starts with I release all resistance to money and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life. My good comes from everywhere and everyone. I love that. I release all resistance to money. Let the resistance go. And the other one says divine wisdom guides me. I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. I am safe. Mm, mm, mm. So good, so good, so good. In our 5 minutes of gratitude, it starts with the quote: for the yesterdays and todays and the tomorrows, I can hardly wait for. Thank you. I like that. For the yesterdays, thank you. For today's, thank you. For tomorrow's, thank you. I can hardly wait for more. Thank you. Celia Ahern. Fill in the four blanks. The greatest benefit of being alive right now. The moment I felt most alive and fully myself this week. A need I have that is being met today. An ability that I am fortunate to have. And finally, the affirmation: I celebrate all that I am and all that I bring to the world. We just said that. I celebrate all that I am and all that I bring to the world. Do you know everything that we lean into, everything that we step into is all about the world and how we can impact it in a positive way? What does your impact footprint look like? What does the world know about you? What do the people around you know about you? Do you know that there are people speaking your name right now? But what are they saying? What are they saying? I got a call from a um, property manager at one of my properties yesterday on my personal phone. I was like, first I wasn't going to answer. Then I was like, I don't know what this is about. So let me just answer. So I answered. She said, I'm so glad you answered. I was talking about you. I really am so grateful to know you. I met somebody and I want you to meet her. And she says, I'm going to let you chat. And she puts this stranger on the phone and she says nothing about what she does, just says that I have a message for you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a light to the world. I don't know this lady. She said, but when she was talking to Magnolia, Magnolia said, you got to talk to Rose. 'Cause Rose, I feel is a light. And
Magnolia and Rose. Okay.
yes, yes, her name is Magnolia. That's her real name, Magnolia. That's probably what attracted me to her at the location. And
Wow.
this lady is what I found out was an oracle at the end, and just wanted to give me a message to continue the work and keep going, and that is way bigger than I even know, and that I'm standing in a time where things will unfold in ways that I never even imagined. And that's the messaging that I've been getting in my prayers as well. So that was just confirmation for me. I know that God doesn't speak to us through burning bushes. You may not hear loud, booming sounds in your ears with words, but I do believe that God speaks to us through people, and that some people are way more tapped into others and will bring you a message. Sometimes right when you really need to hear it, right when you think, what is all this even for? Why do I show up, Lord? What is the world going to do with this information? And then you get a random call from Magnolia on a Saturday with a lady, I don't even know how to say her name. Osasi, Osasi, something like that. I did invite her to the call. She said she's going to come one day this week. But just an amazing person. They're saying your name. What are they saying? They're saying your name. What are they saying? How have you shown up so that when they say Darlaina Rose, what comes next? What comes next after that? You know, I told one of my family members yesterday, if you confused about who I am and who I've been, Google me. I am not confused as to the power that I wield when I open my mouth. I am not confused as to who God told me that I am. I know what God has allowed me to do in the lives of others. And I stand in all that power, in confidence, and in self awareness of who I am. So if you think that you came here to dim my light, or you think that I'm going to dim it for you, I suggest you get yourself some sunglasses, because that lady that you used to know ain't here no more.
Amen.
She ain't here. She ain't
Amen.
here. She ain't here. You know those people that I told you some time ago that I used to spend time around with, that I used to have to be all this because I was being tolerated and not celebrated. Yeah, that's not my life no more. I got that call yesterday too. That one was first, and then Magnolia was second. Don't you know we move in divine alignment? We are on divine assignment. Honey, they can't shake me like they used to. You can't question my life anymore. The world has already said, please and thank you, Darlaina Rose. You know how I know? Just call me doctor. How the kids say, clock that. Clock that T. Clock that T. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. Oh, she different. Oh, she ain't the same. Okay, girl. Well, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm so sure. Bye-bye. Every once in a while, God will give us the opportunity to gloat. To go ahead, say it, Noreen. I see it in your face. Go ahead, say it. Just go ahead and say
They can't handle the new Dr. Darlene anymore.
it. Listen, some days I can't handle me because I'm so grateful. I know my growth. I see my growth. I see how things that people used to say, how it used to affect me, and how the things that they say now affects me now. I walk in God confidence now. My friend says Godfidence. God first and then the confidence. It was always there. I just needed to dig out of the dirt that they threw on my name. They didn't know when they throw the dirt that the dirt is seed.
Darlena, can you hear me?
I can.
Sometimes you get to the point where you don't even hear it anymore. You don't even you don't even know what they're saying. You have transcended to another level. They can say anything they want. And I always used to hear my uncle say, well, they talked about Jesus. So what makes you think they're going to talk about you?
That's the part. That's the part. So let me jump into our deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living by Alan Cohen, because we are people living from our hearts. Today for September the 14th, it says, what a job is worth. What a job is worth. What a job is worth. Okay. It says, get happiness out of your work, or you may never know what happiness is. Ooh. Elbert Hubbard. Get happiness out of your work, or you may never know what happiness is. Y'all better do things y'all like. Y'all better do things y'all love. It says in the classic Woody Allen scene in the movie What's New, Pussycat, Woody meets a friend on a Paris street and tells him he has just gotten a new job helping the lovely dancers of the Follies Bergère to get dressed before their performances. How much is the pay? Asks his friends. 20 sous per week, answers Allen. 20 sous per week? That's next to nothing. The friend chides him. I know, Woody answers, but it was all I could afford. You know you're on the right job when you have a sneaky feeling you should be paying someone for the opportunity to do it. While this does not mean you need to pay to do it, indeed, the universe will pay you to be in your right place. It points to the truth that right livelihood blesses the giver of a service as much as the receiver. If you're searching for your right livelihood or evaluating your current work in the light of your vision, a good question to ask is, what would I be doing even if I weren't getting paid for it? What turns you on so much that you would do it for sheer delight? That is the arrow to follow toward work that will bring you joy as well as prosperity. Prosperity is not a level of income, it is a consciousness. If you are happy, productive, and giving service in a profession, you are living in abundance consciousness. This attitude will move you to produce quality work and draw to you plenty good in the form of money or other material support. When you do what you do not love, you affirm that the universe cannot provide you with joyful livelihood and that compromise is required of a divine being. The universe will also mirror that attitude if you hold it. I receive as much from writing and teaching as do the readers or students. Even if no one ever reads what I write, I would still be entirely it would still be entirely worth writing. Work from your heart and the universe will work for you. Help me to serve in a way that brings me joy as well as others. The universe supports me as I follow my bliss. Where is your bliss? Could you be brave enough to follow your bliss? I literally just said that this morning in my prayers. I want to do what I want to do. I said, can I take this show on the road, Lord? Can I take the show on the road? I want to travel. Can I take some time and go to all the places that I want to go to and create everything that I already do and do it mobily with people? Set up sister circles and women's events and healing events all over the place. Can I do that, Lord? And what did we hear today? Follow your bliss. I think I got the answer. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. And I'm so grateful for yes. I'm so grateful for the work that has been put on my heart to do. It just makes me happy to do it. It makes me happy to show up. It makes me happy to even share it. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful that God will be so good to me and you too, to allow us to make us do the things that feel good. And whatever the steps are to get through those, to get to the thing that you just want to do. And being brave enough to take one step. Just let me take one step. Darlaina said I could just go on ChatGPT and make a Google Doc and make a website. And I could do it in 15 minutes. The world is not the same. You know, they charged me 1 year $2,000 to make me a website. Yes, yes, yes. Literally, go to ChatGPT, put your idea in there. Take that idea, put it in a Google Doc. Go to Gamma Dot app, take your Google Doc, upload it, and in 5 minutes, you got a website. They ask you three things. Do you want to use stock videos? Do you want to do AI videos or videos or pictures? Or do you want to use your own? And you answer that. If you say, I'm going to use my own because I got some stuff, then you put your own pictures and things in there. If you don't, use stock images until you get your own to put in there. I mean, literally, it was so simple to do it. You don't have to pay $2,000 anymore. You don't have to pay anything. I'm telling you, ChatGPT is free. Google Docs are free. And Gamma Dot app is free too. So by the end of day, you can press, when you finish on Gamma Dot app, guess what? They got a little button at the top that says publish. Gemini, Google too. Yes, you can press publish and your website will be published within the hour. And yes, good day, Her Majesty. Her Majesty is on Instagram. She says, and it lets you do unlimited tasks. So you can constantly be adding to it, creating the next thing. There's no reason. And then you could go talk about it on every platform. Go to YouTube, make one video. Take that video, put it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitch, X, It's somebody in all those places. If you put it in 5 places and all that was seen was by 5 people, guess what? That's a start. Because 5 people in your house full. It's about 20 of us right now across all of the things. And guess what? 20 people in my house is a lot of people. Y'all in my house. We are with each other. And what we are going to do is be successful. We are not leaving 2025 the same way we came in. We cannot, will not. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. God has given us 1,362 days of conversation. Come on, Nation of Shira. Y'all know that I am the Minister of Women's Rights and Empowerment for the Nation of Shira. And we are absolutely looking to continue to build. And if you are interested in becoming a citizen of the nation, you can do that wherever you are at the nationofshira.org. And that's nation of CHERUT.org. We're looking for farmers. We're looking for professionals, teachers, people that can help build something that's never been built before. Her Excellency Shantae, Her Majesty Shantae, got this vision some years ago, and to see it all unfold, January 1st of this year will be the Declaration of Independence for the Nation of Shira, and I'm just grateful to be a part, a vessel that I get to do the work that I already do. Seeding and sowing into women. The thing that I know from everything that I've experienced in my life is that women are the matriarchs of the family, and that we are the ones that hold the family together. And because of that, it is my wish that each woman can stand on her own two emotional, financial, and spiritual feet. And if she chooses to have a divine counterpart, that's wonderful. But she doesn't need it. It's because she wants it, not because she has to have it. I am not against men at all. I do believe in good partnership. I do. I want it for myself, but the right way. The right way. Not because I need you, but because I want you. And that's a big difference. It's a big difference. Yes, Sheruve Salon, freedom and peace. There is so much gratitude that we have, that we get to lean in and do this work of our hearts. You can be or do or have anything. You're way stronger than you even know. So unless anybody has anything else they want to say, I'm going to have Dr. Loretta to give us our blessing for this day.
We're blessing each other. And I want everybody to say it out of your own mouth, because your ears need to hear your mouth saying it. Because so many times people will say wonderful things about you. And if you don't say it out of your own, so tell yourself a better story. I've been saying that ever since you've known me, Darlene.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be what you say. You have what you say. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. True. I'm preaching now, so please listen to me. All right. And everything after I am is a prayer. Yes. When the burning bush and Moses said, well, who do I say sent me? And the Holy Spirit said, I am that I am. And if you listen to what People say after I am, if you love them, you be taking it out of the law. They don't mean that, Lord. They really don't know no better, Lord. Please help their mouth, Lord. Please. And
Yes.
if you don't have time and energy to do that, then run because you don't want to be contaminated. All right.
Yes, yes.
I'm blessed going in.
I am blessed going in.
I am blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the city.
I am blessed in the field.
Blessed in the
And
field.
I am always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
Right people.
doing the right thing
For the right thing.
for the right reason.
For the right reason.
And everything is in divine order.
And everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
That we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
Then go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the blessings and the money roll in.
Here it comes from the north, south, east, and west.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money, Darlaina.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out. We always have more than enough, more than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Yes.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others. That's the Darlaina Rose Foundation right there. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Money to keep.
Because our bank is
heaven.
And we're the branch banks. Go look in the mirror and say, hi, branch bank of heaven. You're looking good this morning.
Looking real good this morning. Yolanda King Johnson over there said, good morning, everybody.
Yep.
Happy Sunday.
Okay, branch bank.
And Jeremiah said, heaven.
Heaven, Jeremiah.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. There's so much good coming for each of us in whatever area of expertise that you have. And I'm grateful that we get to be in company together each and every day to give each other the what's the word? The good push to get to it. So just get to it. I got a little book I'm reading right here. It's called Stash It or Trash It. I'm like, I gotta get rid of some of this stuff I got. It's some stuff just gotta go. Go ahead, Gwen.
Okay, I was just wondering, I know I got on late, but did you guys talk about Dr. Loretta's chat on YouTube?
No.
I think it was it just last night, Dr. Loretta? It was pretty cool. You have to go on YouTube.
Okay.
And Bridget put it on there, and she's the host and everything. And they had Dr. Loretta's daughter, and it's some very good information about Medicare and your Medicare card and stuff. So I was listening to it this morning.
Okay, wonderful. Maybe put the link in the Telegram group.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody can watch it.
I hope Bridget, because I'm not all that good at all that.
Okay,
stuff.
all right. I'll find
It's in there. It's in there.
Oh, okay, you saw
It's in there because I saw it last
Okay.
night, and it's
I
very
know
good
Bridget
info.
is on top of it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds amazing. See?
I know Dr. Loretta's over there trying to say something.
I said she's my niece, Diana. Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's an expert. That's what she does for a living. And she has so much information that was just part one. We're going to do a whole series to clear up all this this conflama around. We do better when, as Dr. Maya said, they if they knew better, they do better. So we got to get this information out so people aren't frightened about things because they know.
Yeah, so good. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station.